Finally, I decided to build a 4K video editing PC, and I chose it over Mac Studio. I got this beast assembled from Ankit Infotech SP Road at Bangalore. An overview of the configuration. I was earlier editing my videos mainly on my laptop, which is an i7 11 Gen with a 32 GB RAM DDR4. But I was having a lot of difficulty in terms of the stutter that I used to observe while editing the video, and hence I decided to go for a new PC that would help me in seamless editing of my videos, as well as it would help me in faster stacking my astrophotography images as well as post-processing them. This video has a step-by-step process of building or assembling this PC. In case you are an enthusiast and you are already familiar with this and would like to skip to the later part of the video where I describe my experience related to 4K video editing, then I would recommend you going to the chapters and skipping to the appropriate section of the video. I chose two SSDs, 1 TB each, one dedicatedly for the softwares and the OS, and the other one mainly for the project files. I did this with an intention of speed in my mind. Initially, I wanted to go for 128 gigs of DDR5 RAM, but it is a wise thought to first try out with 64 gigs of RAM, and then later, if needed, I always have the freedom of adding more. So Ankit Infotech is a shop that is located in SB Road, Bangalore. For those who are from Bangalore, you would know that location well, and this shop has very good reviews and you get pretty much the best deals in the market. They also have a website where you can pick your own configuration and get initial estimate. The link will be given below. They would also help you to build your PC, and I didn't want to take that risk because it's been a very long time, almost more than 16 years that I attempted to do something like that. So I was just not ready to take that risk, and that's why I asked them to build it for me, which is free of cost, by the way. Initially, I wanted to go for the Mac Studio. I went through a lot of reviews. However, I chose a Windows custom built PC against Mac Studio mainly because it was giving me the freedom of upgrade, and also I had in the past a little bit bad experiences with the Apple services in India, and that's what kind of influenced my buying decision this time. The whole assembly, I would say, didn't take more than half an hour to 40 minutes. It was just right first time. Nothing was there that had to be repeated or reinstalled. It was just the first time. There's one important decision I would like to mention over here is initially I had opted for an air cooler for the CPU, but based on the RAM that I had chosen, the clearance between the air cooler and the RAM was just about few millimeters, and that's why the shop owner he recommended me to use the liquid cooler, and fortunately the one that was chosen was also matching with the ROG theme. For those of you who are a big fan of ROG, I hope you would like how it eventually turns out. A big shout out to all the ROG fans. Woohoo! Now all the LED themes over here, the RGB lighting can be controlled through a desktop application called Armoury Create from ASUS, and I would say that's a very intuitive application I have used there to customize an overall theme. For the gamers, in case you would like to build an overall ambience a gaming room, it also comes with an application called Aura Create, and you can use that to do the same. Now here's the showstopper, the graphic card, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. I didn't go for a very high-end 3080 or 3090 Ti graphic card, mainly because of budget constraints, as well as my requirements mainly for encoding and decoding video was getting solved with the processor Intel 12 Gen Core i9 12900K. Now initially when you build, you would obviously connect your monitor to the graphic card. It would very easily support multiple displays, but when I started using the PC, I realized that I had not enabled the inbuilt graphics, and that was making the whole decision of selecting this processor pointless. Now once I went into the BIOS and enabled it, I have to say this, at the later part of the video you would see, both of them were working hand in hand, and the experience that I had with my video editing was amazing. Absolutely no lag, no stutter, and buttery smooth. Now since I'm not going to use this primarily for gaming, because I have Xbox for that purpose, and this is mainly targeted towards video editing. So I'm using a Samsung M7 monitor paired with this desktop. Let's power it on. It just took probably 3 seconds to boot. That was amazing compared to my laptop. Sometime later I will make a video about the time difference that my laptop and this monster takes to stack some photos. Now here is an example of the export time for one of my upcoming YouTube videos, and that's roughly around I would say a 5-minute long video, and I would say the ratio was like 1:1. A 5-minute video took 5 minutes to complete. That was super fast. Now here is what I was talking about. You can see both the GPUs are working hand in hand. I have done 4K exports with my Core i3 old laptop with 8GB of RAM, and used to take like overnight, compared to roughly an hour for my Core i7 32GB laptop. Now here is a sample of scrolling of a 4K 60fps video, and you could see it just doesn't stutter. It's buttery smooth. It's so smooth. I would be posting some videos related to my experience with this in the future, so stay tuned. Hope you like it. Bye bye.